Hi guys, welcome back once again to my channel. So in this video, I will be sharing more information on the MEXT Teacher Training Scholarship Program. I just got back from church, and because of the messages I have been receiving, I just thought I need to make this video urgently. Okay, and also the deadline is at the end of this month. So I believe this video will be very helpful to those that are willing to apply for the program. Okay, so if you have not seen my previous video, ensure you see that video before this one, because yeah, I explained what the scholarship is all about. Yes, so as explained in my previous video, the Ministry of Education of Japan is offering scholarships to international teachers to come to Japan and be trained at different universities. Okay, and there are some benefits of this program which I explained in my previous video, and some of the benefits are a monthly stipend of 143,000 yen with an addition of 3,000 yen, also free air tickets to Japan and from Japan after your program, and other benefits as well. So in this video, I will be explaining step-by-step guide on how to go about your application. So first of all, here are the documents you will need to apply for the program. First, you need application form. Yeah, so when you go to the website, you will download the application form. It's there. You'll also need to download your placement preference form. It's on the website. So you have to download these two forms and attach your recent passport photograph. Yeah, taken within 6 months. You have to attach it to the forms after you have filled the forms. Yeah, you also need your transcript from your school. If you are a university graduate or a college of education graduate, you need your transcript from your school. The next is your certificate. You need your transcript and your certificate. It's very important. Ensure you send a copy of your certificate. You're not to send the original copy because it will not be returned to you. So ensure you just make a photocopy of your certificate and send to them, send to the embassy. So the next document you need is a certificate of employment from your employer, your recent employer. So go to your employer and ask for a certificate of employment, right? And you also need a letter of recommendation from your employer, right? It could be from your supervisor or your director, your MD, just your boss. Okay, so go to your boss and get a letter of recommendation. And on the website, you will see a sample of the letter. You can print the sample and take it to your boss. So you also need to download the medical certificate from the website. So, but you're not really supposed to submit it at once. Okay, you submit that after the first or second stage of the screening. So they'll let you know when to submit the medical certificates. You don't need to submit that immediately. The last certificate you need to submit is a certificate of Japanese language ability. That's for those that can speak Japanese and for those that want to study in Japanese. Okay, so if it doesn't apply to you, you don't need to submit it at all. Before you fill your application form, you need to read the application guidelines. It's there on the website. Ensure you read it. Also, before you fill your placement preference form, ensure you read the course guide for teacher training program. It's there on the website. Click on course guide of teacher training program. So when you click on it, you'll see different schools, different courses. So you have to choose. You have to choose the course you'd like to study and the university you'd like to study at. So with that information, you will fill your placement preference form, right? So that is how to go about it. You also need to download the certificate of health, but you don't need to submit it yet. After the first or second stage of the screening, you'll be asked to submit the certificate of health. And then you can go to any hospital, do your health check, and get the doctor to comment and sign on the form, and then you'll return the form. You submit the form to them. Apart from the certificate of health, you need to take other documents. The documents I just mentioned, like your certificate, your transcript, the two forms, the application form, the placement preference form, your recommendation letter from your boss, your certificate of employment, and all the documents I just mentioned. You have to take them to the embassy. You have to submit the documents at the embassy. So for Nigerians, the Japanese embassy is in Abuja. So you have to submit by proxy or in person, whichever way you want. Yes. So after submitting your documents, they will screen your documents, and if you pass the first screening stage, you will be invited for an interview, an exam. Yeah, an exam first, like I mentioned in my previous video, an exam. So after the exam, you will then be invited for an interview, and if you pass the interview, then you will start your visa process. So it's just like that. This is just a summary of how to go about the application. I believe I have explained the documents you need and how to fill the forms and how to submit the forms, right? So I hope you found this video helpful, and like I said, ensure you read the application guidelines before you start filling the form or before you start your application. Read the guidelines. It's very important. So I have come to the end of this video. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Okay, and thank you for watching. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.